I've not been to a culinary school before, but then I've been through all the ranks in the kitchen. I remember 2 years, December, from 25th to the 31st, I was parking cars on the streets. And one thing I realized is when people rely on you so much and you feel like you want to be the hero, even when you have nothing, they'll still move on in life. They will still live their lives. When you start business, your business money is not your business. Your friends are your friends. They are not friends to your business. I've noticed a lot of people that they are selling brand. They are not even selling a good product. Oh, I don't want to be popular. I want to be rich, because being popular and not having money, you wouldn't want to experience that. And there are no jobs in Ghana. There are no jobs in Ghana comes with people that are waiting for someone to set up something for them. And there are people that are not willing to work under people too.
Welcome to today's episode of My Business Story, where real entrepreneurs share the raw, unfiltered journey behind their brands. We explore the moment that shaped their hustle, the challenges they've overcome, and the lessons they are still learning. Whether you are building your own business or just love a good story, you are in the right place. Let's get into it.
I'm Edmond Tagoe, but mainly known as Cedi Tagoe. We are called Grill Sané. We are into grilling stuff. We grill everything. We have fried rice, that is our sides, but we are mainly known for grills. Yeah, so we have some sides like yam fries, French fries, jollof rice, fried rice. I think we've been in it for 8 years, but we have 2 years cut off when we had some challenges, so we have to go off the line and then we come back again. Okay, so with Grill Sané, I've always wanted to open a fast food. But initially from the beginning, I was just hoping I could just work somewhere, make money, and then start it up big. But later in life, I noticed it doesn't work like that. You have to start from somewhere, start from the scratch. So, I think 2018, Charlie Water Festival, that's where it started. When I belong to a group called Govt. Yeah, we are boys, a group of boys. I think about 16 boys in it. And then so on the 2018 Charlie Water Festival, one of my guys, who is called Trace, brought an idea that like, come on, we should just come together, sell something, because they live at Jamestown and he's on the main stretch that the Charlie Water happens. So with him, we don't have a problem getting a space there. So we came together and then we started something. We came together and started something, and then the name Grill Sané was actually brought by my friend. It was like we are a group of guys. Majority of us are Ghans, so doing something on a Ghana festival on a Ghana land, being Ghana boys, then we should use something. So he brought the name Grill Sané, and I think I was the chef among them. The rest are doing something else, photographers, bankers, and everything. I'm the only chef among them. So I was like, no. I don't like the name. Let's change the name. So I proposed 1 or 2 names, but all the guys say no, we should go with the Grill Sané. I opposed it so many times, so we had to vote. We voted, and then the Grill Sané came to stay. We went to the Charlie Water Festival. It was great, but we lost. Everybody contributed 500 cedis for the business. When we finished, and we were supposed to share the money, everyone had 90 cedis, 50 pesos. We lost our proteins. We did pork, goat, and chicken. Pork got wasted because we were suggesting that because we mixed the pork with the goat and stuff, people that didn't like pork didn't come. It was actually my first business in the food industry too, so I think it's normal. We lost, and then my crew, everyone was like, Charlie, let it go. So that was the end for there. But then after that, I sat down, I was like, no, this is what I wanted to do. With them, they have the different things that they are doing, so why don't I just take the chance and start something on it? And then I started Grill Sané. So that's how Grill Sané came to be. I've not been to a culinary school before, but then I've been through all the ranks in the kitchen. Yeah, started from staying with the caterer, and then moving to Chicken Republic. I started there, and then I moved to Golden Tulip. I actually started as a waiter though. I started as waiter when I moved to the industry itself. At home, I was staying with a caterer, but when I moved into the industry, I was a waiter, but then I was the only waiter that when the chef is not around, I'll be transferred to the kitchen to go and work there. And one thing that helped me at Chicken Republic was when you go there, any position that you apply for, they'll make sure you go through all the ranks before you get to your main distance. So if you have interest in something else and they notice that you applied for this but your interest is somewhere else, they just push you there. I had an interest already, but what made me really went in for a waiter before I transferred to being a chef or to the kitchen is when I was going to Chicken Republic. What I noticed was the tips were coming. So being a waiter here, you serve someone and the person is going, you get something small. So the tips motivated me to be the waiter or be at the front office. But then there is something inside me that like cooking. So me being a waiter, I'm always in the kitchen. The moment the place is less busy, I'm in the kitchen with the chef. As soon as the place is busy, I come to my position. But as soon as I notice the place is less busy, back to the kitchen. So that's how come. And then I noticed, no, I am just worrying myself. And then I end up being a waiter and I don't have any handy job. So I should just, and that is how come I'm here today. Oh, okay. I think way back at Chicken Republic, I'm sure I was taking like 400 cities or something. 400, I think 400 cities, 300 cities there. But you can go home and then probably you go home with 20 cities a day, and 20 cities was a good money. You go home with 20 cities, sometimes 30 cities. Someone can even give you almost half your salary in a day when the customer is very satisfied with your service. I think I stayed at Chicken Republic for 1 year. And then I moved to Golden Tulip. That's the casino there, not the restaurant itself. There's a casino inside Golden Tulip. So I moved there. I think I worked there 2.5 years. But working there 2.5 years, when I was going, I actually had a goal that I was going to work to gather some money and then come and start my business. So that was the goal. And the casino was playing dollars by then, so I was getting tips in dollars. The waiting job there was like something I really wanted to do, to gather money and then come and start my business. But it was the same process as it was in Chicken Republic, that anytime the pit is less busy, I'm back to the back office. I gathered something. It didn't go as planned, but I gathered something. And what I noticed was I didn't need much money. I just needed the hedge to want to start something and start it. That is it. I think anger, broken hearts, and then a city man I saw on the streets. Those two things. Okay, so I think I was working one afternoon. I was off by then. I didn't go to work. That was after the Chalwati festival, though. I was walking on the streets, and then I met a young man. I'm sure he will be in his 30s from 30s to mid 30s or probably maybe 40s. He wouldn't be about 40, and he has stroke. And I watched his finger, and he was married. And I was like, I asked myself one question: what this man has children, and he doesn't have any business, anything to take care of him from now till he will die. How is he going to manage to take care of his family? And that thing, sparked something inside me to want to have my own business, to want to have something that when the unforeseen occurrence happen, I'll be able to take care of myself. And then the second one is a broken heart. When when my girlfriend broke my heart, and then I think I had a girlfriend by then who stays a nurse. Yeah, the nurses did their thing. The midwife did the thing to me, and then I was like, no, I need to start something. Nothing I can figure out that I'll say no. That financial aspect is not part of it. It was part of it, and I was like, no, I have more to do for myself. The best revenge I have is success, nothing more. So it took me up. I came together with a couple of friends, Magic and Alfred, and we started some Okada transport business. That is how we started from. And then we were going on, but I mean, me being the person or the brain or the entrepreneur among them, and they being the, like, those salary-minded people, like, I was unable to put things together right. We failed at that business. We failed woefully at that business. But then that didn't deter me from moving on, because I noticed it's one of the things I had to go through to get things done. I think I started with framing of pictures and stuff. From there, I moved to selling of ladies' slippers and stuff. And then from there, we moved to selling of soaps in a wholesale, this thing with my people, with my crew that I was talking about. And then to the transport business before Grill Sané came in. I think management and discipline. Discipline was the key. Discipline was the main key, because I didn't really have financial discipline by then. I didn't really have financial. I thought business was just selling and making money, and then selling and then just getting money, and probably maybe spending, and then, but it was more than just that. And then I think when I started reading, I got a lot of knowledge out of reading, and then that has changed a lot. I have a different mindset. I think it was somewhere September 2018, after the Charlie Festival. I think 2 weeks or something after the Charlie Festival. And then I started it. But it was just in my bedroom. Like I said, I was at Tulip, so I was on leave for the Charlie Festival. I had 2 weeks to go back to work. So I started it after the Charlie Festival, small. I was just cooking like 2 to 3 cups of rice in a day, with probably maybe a kilo or 2 of chicken. Then I have my small rice cooker and then stuff. So I pack everything in my room. The packs will be on my bed. The shito and the container will be on top of my small microwave. And then I just prepare the rice, put it in the small ice chest. When someone calls or someone needs some, I just go and serve the person. The person waits right under my gates or in our house. I'll tell you, I'm coming. Then I just go and dish and then serve it out. I think it's about 350 cedis or 400 cedis. Yeah, I think it's about 350 cedis or 400 cedis. I didn't really make much. I didn't really make profit, but I think there were times I was breaking even. And then the breaking even was even something that told me or motivated me to want to do more, because I think if I'll go to Tulip, work for a whole month and get about, I think, 400 to 500 a month, and then I can sell in a day and make like 100 cedis or 150 cedis in a day, I think no, that is what motivated me, that if I take this thing as a full-time something, I'll go far. Agbeko number 9. Agbeko, I salute you. There is this guy that we live together in the same compound. He's a GIG student. So when I started, he tasted it. And then it was like, oh, this is great. So he had some classmates that lives in the hostel around. So he introduced me to them. And then Kwesi and Pono. Kwesi and Pono, like, Pono is even out of the country. Kwesi and Pono. And when it happened like that, I'm always praying for Kwesi. Because when I prepare and Kwesi don't buy, I'll eat my food. Anytime Kwesi calls me, he wants like 4 or 5 packs. So after selling to Kwesi, that's for the day. I'm going to sleep and then go back to work the next day. So it was through Kwesi, and then I was introduced to a lot of GIG students, and then a couple of people. I started posting on social media, my WhatsApp status, my friends also posted, and then like gradually one. So I moved from 2 cups to 1 olonka, and then I started cooking 5 kg in a day. And then that is how we moved now. And then finally I moved out of the room and I came outside.
Ghana is home to over 2 million small and medium enterprises, the heartbeat of our economy. But only a few ever break through beyond their neighborhoods, beyond their streets, beyond their cities. That's why my business story exists, to give these everyday businesses the voice, visibility, and platform they need to succeed. If you believe in supporting local dreams and growing African businesses, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's tell their stories together.
I wasn't recording those figures by then. I wasn't really recording them. Yeah, I was just doing my structure. I get something small, I give it to the carpenter. I get something small, I give it to the electrician. Yes. So I wasn't recording it. And starting your own business is difficult on its own. Because when I remember the first day I came out, and my shop came outside, and then I think I was selling a pack of like 15 cedis or so, 20 cedis. And then people will come and tell you, you are now starting, why are you selling it 10 cedis? Why are you selling it 20 cedis? Why are you selling 15 cedis? You have to sell it 10 cedis because there is this business here that has the name already and the person is selling it at 20 cedis, so you won't get customers. You have to reduce yours. And then it was one of that. And then secondly, getting people to work with was really difficult. Like, they are seeing you in just a small umbrella or canopy corner somewhere, and you want them to come and work with you. No, they will come. Someone will come today, the next day won't come. I have to work for like 19 to 20 hours a day. Yeah, I have to wake up, make sure I cook, food is ready on time, and then prepare, be on the job till like 12 a.m. I just go back, wash my things, wash all the quick utensils I use before I go to bed, probably sometimes like 1 or 2. Then I have to wake up the next morning early, probably maybe 5 or 6, wake up and then start preparing everything again before the time is up, lunch hour is up for people to come and patronize and stuff. So it wasn't really easy. And then I think I started with free delivery within Osu. That is one key that I use. So I didn't have a bicycle, neither do I have a motor or something. So then when food is ready, someone might call from all the way from GIJ school, because that was my hub, like my main thing. I have to walk all the way from here to GIJ. But my cousins and a couple of friends had bikes or motorbikes and stuff. So when they are around, sometimes they do delivery for me for free. But when they are not around, I have to walk from here to GIJ. Just go and deliver food and then come back. And then sometimes you'll be there and someone will call you, I want to buy, I'm at your shop, and you are not there. And then by the time you come, the person is gone. You come, you get here, and then you have to go somewhere else. So it makes other people's food delay excessively, like maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes. I have a friend who has also traveled to the UK, Ifwa, the customer, who is always fighting me those days. I want food, I want my food and stuff. But she understands me, so she still stayed with me though. Though she gets angry sometimes, but she still stays with me. And up to now, she's out of the country, but her sister and her parents still buys for me. Currently, we are 3 now. I think we grow small. The business grows, and then you grow with your customers too. So growing with my customers and stuff, you may come and see that we are under a canopy, but we are producing more than just a canopy, because it even helps us more, because here we are under a canopy, we are not paying a lot of money like others are paying on the streets or in the buildings for AC and stuff. I told you I went off for like 2 years. Yeah. I think I didn't have enough knowledge in the structures, right? But when I came back, and then I'm quite disciplined and then understand the structures more, this is a very good lucrative business. I was home for the first 6 months, because having it, starting from zero and then rising to a certain level and losing everything, it wasn't something that I was able to take easily. I won't wish that on my enemy. Like, it was really bad. Like, I was inside my room for about 3 to 6 months. I can't go out because I'm shy. Because I mean, you have everything, and then all of a sudden, you don't have anything to even write home for. I don't know how to call it, but I was depressed and frustrated. I had a girlfriend by then that was really supporting me. We broke up, by the way, but she was supportive by then. I will give her that credit. She really supported me till everything that happened. And I had to move out to go and work for people. Now I went to some restaurants and I went to work there small. I think 2 years December. I remember 2 years December, from 25th to the 31st. I was parking cars on the streets. Yeah, I was just parking cars just to have something small. Yeah, so I go to work. When I close and I come home in the evening, there is a pub in front of my house and then there is space there. So I join the parking cars guys and then we park cars and I get something small. So I came back again. Like I said earlier, financial discipline was part, some personal lifestyles, and then there was a time when the dollar was rising and every product keeps going up every week. Every week you go to the market. I'm sure I was buying chicken, a box for about 150 by then. 150 before those uprising of the dollar and everything came in. There was a time now I have to buy chicken for 400 cedis. So 150 to 400, you see. And you can't also just be increasing prices like that. And I didn't have the knowledge to handle that, manage that well. So all those factors, and then I wanted to be the hero of my family. So I just want to help everyone that comes my way. I'm the type that can't say no to anyone. So anyone that calls, I just go in. All those things played a role. So it wasn't one factor. I have some bad characters and then some external factors to play the role. And one thing I realized is when people rely on you so much and you feel like you want to be the hero, even when you have nothing, they'll still move on in life. They will still live their lives. So I think I didn't think you have to be a little wicked and then be, my side the right word, yeah. And then so you will be able to achieve yours, because you need to be able to stand somewhere comfortable before you can help others. If you don't do that, you end up being on the same level with everyone at every time. When you start business, your business money is not your business. Your friends are your friends. They are not friends to your business. Your business is different. You are a friend to that friend, not your business. So if you treat your business like a business, your business will treat you well. But if you treat your business like yourself or just anything, it will come after you, or you'll be the one to feel the pain at the end. That is it. I've come to the realizations that my business is an entirely different thing altogether than me. So I can't just stand up and then dip my hand into my business money anytime that I need something. If I don't have it, I don't have it. If you want it and I don't have it, I don't have it. You have to understand me, because if I lose everything now, you'll still be able to survive. We are open to investors, and I think I have one already. We are opening a franchise, or let me say a branch or a franchise at Chado. By mid of next month, we should be able to be done with everything. And then, we are open. We are open. If you want to invest, we are open, because we have something good. And the dream is to get somewhere that if you should get to a place in time that when someone thinks of grilled chicken or grilled, when the word grilled comes in mind, you shouldn't think of any place than Grill Sané. That is it. And we want Grill Sané to be a household name. Okay, trust me. When I came back and I started pushing this right, trust me, I'm able to make it, even in a week, I'm able to make to 7K to 10K. It's lucrative because people are eating every day. Just have a good product. When you have a good product and you have a good team, which I'm working on to build, you really go far. because I've noticed a lot of people that they are selling brand, they are not even selling a good product, but because they have the brand name, things are moving on well. So when you have a good team with a good brand and you have a good product like I have, come on, you are good to go. I think it should be consistency and then hard work and perseverance, because it's very, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. There are times I close and I just get inside. I don't even take I don't even remember, and by the time I realize the day break and then I'm going, because I'm tired, especially when I was all alone without a staff. So it's difficult, but you should just have a go, because I think being here, being at the front office and not being in someone's kitchen has also introduced me to a lot of people I would never have the chance to meet one-on-one if I'm in someone's kitchen. Okay, I would say majority of my customers are based on referrals, because I don't really do any much adverts. It's just based on referrals. Oh, there's nice food, they're going to try it. There's a nice food, they're going to try it. So I interact with my customers so much, especially the new ones. Oh, how did you get to know us? Is it by social media? Or, oh, this person told me to come and try it. Oh, this person told me to come and try it. So like 90% of my customers are all based on referrals. And when you have referral customers, that means you have a good product. Yeah, so one thing I remember when I started, there was this lady that was passing by, and I knew she was looking for a job because she was holding a brown envelope and then stuff. So when I called her and asked, "Are you looking for a job?" She said yes. And I said, I can give you a job. And said where? And I said yeah. And she said, "This place." She smiled, shook the head, and then she walked away. And I know when people want to work in the glass building with AC, like when they are coming and then, where do you work? Oh, I work here, I work here, I work here. Yeah, you work there, but the money doesn't reflect in your pocket. It's just the beauty of the place that you have, but aside that, nothing. And the exposure I give people here, the opportunity I give people here is that when you are working with me, we are less. So you happen to meet all the customers that come here. That is it. So like I said, if Tulenke come here, you happen to meet him. Kalide walks in, you happen to meet him. And I have a customer, the PR of Ghana Police, she's my customer. If she walks in here, you happen to, so all the big people that comes here, you happen to meet them. You happen to meet them. There's more opportunity here and those that we are working in the small places than being in someone's kitchen that you have locked. You won't see anyone. The opportunity goes to only the waiters and the waitress. But with here, you happen to meet them one-on-one. So if you are able to interact with them well, they get to know you. You don't know what nobody knows. Okay, so like I said, I mentioned his name, GIJ, and GIJ, all the GIJ people links to those, the Kalide's, and because Kalide's roommates was Calvin, and Calvin was working for BBNZ, and BBNZ, the life of Kojo, Little Shaker, and all those guys were there. So he happened to take food there to his friend called Kojo, and then Kojo tasted it was nice. He took it to the studio, and then Shaker, all these people started calling. And like I said, my proudest moment was when I came outside. I mean, I was finally able to stand, watch, and beat my chest that I have created something that is worth lasting for. Like, yeah, and I'm proud of it. I'm really, really proud of it, because I walk in town and there are people that make calls me, Grill Sané, Grill Sané. I don't even know them, but I respond, no, go fine, there we go. Oh, I don't want to be popular, I want to be rich, because being popular and not having money, you wouldn't want to experience that. Yeah, but it's good when you work in town, people know you and everyone is calling you. Yeah, it feels good. Edmond Tagoe, known as Cedi Tagoe, CEO and founder of Grill Sané. I would want to say thank you to some people that have been supportive from day one. David Nyama, bro, you believed in me when nobody did. You are my inspiration. Like you said, I motivate you, but you are my inspiration. Because when I don't believe in myself, you believe in me and told me I can make it. My crew of the wall, Charlie, thank you guys. You've always been there for me. And then my family, Uncle Ima and the rest, the Masupe family, thank you so much for giving me this leverage. There are jobs in Ghana. There are jobs in Ghana. Why would we say there are no jobs in Ghana when, I think the problem of there are no jobs in Ghana comes with people that are waiting for someone to set up something for them. And there are people that are not willing to work under people too. But there are jobs in Ghana because you can create one and then you can, because when I started here, I started with a friend called Guda. I should have even thanked him when I was mentioning names. He's a chef now. I started with him and a couple of others. They all worked away. Guda is doing good because he stayed with one chef and then he's doing good. There are others that are just open from job to job. If they had stayed in the partnership, probably I'm sure we will be bigger than we are now because 2 eggs are better than one. So there are jobs in Ghana. It's just about looking for what you want to do. You can come together with 2 or 3 people, set up something, or probably start something on your own. If you are doing good, someone will come in and help you. That is how it is. Well, if you are waiting for the government to give you a job and something, you don't have anyone, you don't have protocol. How do you want to work at those places? Just calm down, humble yourself. Want to start something, forget about the naysayers. Start whatever you want to start. When you are determined to achieve something, you definitely get there. So all our handles, Grill Sané GH on Twitter, Facebook, IG, TikTok, and Snapchat, Grill Sané GH. Okay, so I'm Edmond Tagoe, known as Cedi Launch, as many people know me, CEO of Grill Sané Events and Catering Services. We are located on the Zoo, opposite Level Bar and Lounge. Our numbers are 0274 42 0770 or 0242 555 852. Grill Sané, we say no fine, no lovely, no sweet, no sexy. Just pick the no and add something to it and you are good to go. And this is my business story.
Thanks for watching today's episode of My Business Story. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone chasing their own dream. Subscribe for more real stories from entrepreneurs across Ghana and beyond, because every business has a story and yours could be next. See you in the next one.